Hey, I'm Josh Merwin, founder of Dream Big Books. One of the things we have been trying to figure out how to do is give back and support the LA community, especially artists. And so one of the ideas I had was to hire an LA artist or a couple LA artists and kind of do some animations and telling that story. And then, when I first contacted you, or we first got in touch, I kind of had asked you about, how the fires had affected you. Brief introduction and tell us about your kind of family story.
So yeah, my name is Manny. I'm an LA-based illustrator. I've been a storyboard artist now for going on almost 15 years of television and film. Lots of commercials, a couple of Super Bowl ads. I've also done a lot of children's books as well, which is like my first passion into the art world professionally. So this is kind of a nice mix, because it's a little bit of both. I get to storyboard out an idea and still keep it kind of cute and colorful and make it storybook-like. So. Let's see. So I'm local to the LA area. I live about half hour north. I'm in Palmdale, but we do have family members that live down in Altadena area, and that would be my wife's mother. And so she's out there now, and she's a blind woman, lives on her own down there. And so it was, she's totally independent. She goes shopping on her own and does all this stuff on her own. The fires actually went through her neighborhood, so it was within 3 blocks of her house where the fires were literally like burning down homes. They have I guess like a property manager or somebody. He's the one that changes light bulbs and stuff like that. And so he was just kind of like warning everybody, had them all getting their stuff ready, to be picked up and evacuated because it was literally on its way. She walks around with a cane, so she's totally like on her own. So it was, had to go grab her, and so that was pretty scary, because normally it's a pretty peaceful ride. You get to see a lot of beautiful countryside on the way down, and there's an area by the 210 where once you're overlooking, you can see the whole LA area, and it looks gorgeous. In this case, we were driving home after I'd gotten across, and we're coming back, and I noticed that the place is just covered in smoke. There's a lot of areas out in the distance that were just smoldering, just ash. So that was pretty scary. Well, she's now here with us. We went down and we got her. That's been a few days, so the house still is fine. Usually, what is a pretty trip, it's a very scenic. This time, it was actually kind of nightmarish. Pretty scary to look at. To see it actually being into the city this time, which is not our usual fire season. A few days ago, there was the Castaic fire that broke out, and Castaic is only about 20 minutes from here. So that was pretty close. And once again, we get the alerts on the cell phones, and so we had to like pack up important things and passports, birth certificates, etc., stuff like that. So we had to kind of be at the ready, so to speak. And the fire department was kind of going around and just patrolling neighborhoods, seeing if any houses were catching or anything like that. But we've been lucky so far, knock on wood. So yeah, just a little scared, but it works out.
Is that fire? I mean, is that fire still going, or did they put the fire that was supposed to go
So
out?
yesterday and today, we've been lucky enough that it actually started raining. So
Yeah.
it's been raining all day today. It rained yesterday and the later half of the day. So I'm sure that's helping the firemen. Thank God for that much. And so no, we are now. Uh, the alert's been called off, and we're just to be vigilant, but no immediate danger.
How did doing art during that period, did it help you kind of mentally like process stuff or just get your mind off of what was going on? Or
Sure, yeah. It's one of those things where, like, as you're drawing or you're creating art, you kind of tune everything out for that short while, even though the problems aren't going away, but at least for that moment, you're able to kind of just tune out for a moment and be at some relative peace. Considering what may be happening around. So art is definitely one of those outlets that helps to kind of just calm down, I guess, or helps. It's kind of soothing, I guess you could call it that as well.
yeah. Have you ever told your own story before?
No, no, no.
How did that feel?
As in what, like my life story, you mean, or?
I don't know, just anything. Just like told your own story in art, like just I don't know. It just kind of popped in my head as a question.
Yeah, yeah, no, never crossed my mind. Just been I've been working professionally, so it's usually just client work a lot of time.
Yeah.
You know,
What How did you get into art to begin with?
just kind of since I can remember, since I was a child, watching cartoons, and I just wanted to do what I was watching on the screen. I wanted to do that, so I just would draw, and my dad was pretty supportive about it, so he would always buy me, drawing pads and pencils, etc. And I just kind of pursued it all through school. Went to SVA in New York City, um, and then just from there, just started working professionally. So
I guess my other question would be, do you have friends that are graphic artists, illustrators that may want to do something too?
ironically, no. Most of the guys I know we all just know each other from storyboarding, to studios, and everybody's kind of running around right now. AI. I
Yeah.
don't know if you know, but AI has been kind of hitting the industry pretty hard. AI
Yeah.
softwares now, so a lot of people are
Yeah.
not looking for artists anymore. When you can just go on Midjourney or something of the like,
Yeah.
and just get artwork done for you in seconds is what it takes.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we're kind of just all just kind of racing around that idea, like what to do next. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
but
if you
all
hear of anybody, let me know.
you got it.
I mean, I think the way we do it is unique enough that, like, I mean, sure, we could use AI, but like, it's like, kind of takes away the point, in my opinion.
Right, right, yeah, yeah. I agree.